Hello folks, here's Marcelo Torres from TradeWiser with one more video analysis on Bitcoin. I'm here with the daily chart, and as we can see, we are kind of stagnated in one level here. It is moving slightly up over 70.50 and now it's going under. Okay, by this bullish wedge, we can see that we can go up down to 6,900 or even make a minimum on 6,800 maybe, I don't know, but we still have to try to keep inside it. We have a big issue here that we are facing a downtrend line, a dashed red line here. Here we go. So it is having a true and hard time to decide what to do. Okay, by this daily chart, we can see that it suggests that it wants to go up. Why is that? Because we need to build a positive volume wave, and the pivot is saying yes, we're gonna build it. Okay, we do have the stochastic saying I am moving up, but check this out. The line, the stochastic line, just crossed one another over the stochastic crossed over its signal line, but it's now kind of making a turn on it. So let's keep our eyes on that to see if he's gonna keep giving us this green positive background signal. Okay. When we check out the strength index here, strength index, we can see that it is facing a decision point here. Its line is saying I want to go down. The histogram says I want to go up, but see that there's not a big difference between the current bar and the previous bar. So if we keep on moving down, if prices keep on moving down, we might see a totally negative sign coming from here. On the meantime, we do have a positive short-term trend going up. Okay, and we still have the mid-term trend going up as well. So we still have some positive signs here. When we go with the money pressure, it is going down unless we see the volume increasing on this daily chart and getting it to move above the height of the previous bar. We might keep having this downtrend signal, which would give us some hard time to see prices going up, and maybe we will see the downtrend line dashed red being more stronger than the price. So let's see how that's going to move on. But if you check this out, we still have the volume moving down while price are trying to move up somehow. Okay, and to pay attention, we do have the Bollinger Band getting straight. It's getting tight. So this is gonna have to make a decision in a very close future. I've noticed that when we have, let me increase this again. When we have the short-term trend line, the red one, going under the blue one, then we see that the volatility from the Bollinger Band, when it opens, it pushes the price down. Okay, so if we have the short-term trend, the red line on the buy-sell indicator, buy-sell trend indicator, when it's above the blue line and it goes under it, and we have a tight Bollinger Band, when it opens the volatility of the Bollinger Band, it goes down. The prices go down. Okay, so but it's going to take a few days. Let's keep our eyes on that. Only if prices just drop way down, then it might happen fast. But otherwise, it might go slowly. We have some time to follow this. Okay, moving to the 4 hour chart. Before I get into the details, I just want to remind you guys that this analysis is already available on all of my social networks: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Telegram, TradingView, and LinkedIn. Choose the one that you prefer. Follow me there. Like my posts. It means a lot to me. It supports me. It keeps me motivated. Okay, and reminding you guys that my disclaimer says that my opinion is only my opinion. It's not a investment indication. Okay? All right. So let's go back to the 4 hour chart. Here we go. We have mixed signs, more likely going down. Why is that? I'm going to show you on the 1 hour chart that the 1 hour chart is going down. Okay? So we still face let me get the pin. Here we go. We still face that situation of volume going down while price try to go up or move sideways. So we have to still keep our eyes on that. We have, as I spoke yesterday, the positive volume went up fast, but it is fading very slow. Okay, it's the pivot says it is fading and it should start growing negative. Okay, no problem, but it is fading slow. We have to keep our eyes on that because we can looking on the daily chart, we can see that prices could go down to, like I said, 69 or 6800. That is okay. So that means that we can still go down here, and right after that we can see a subsequent positive wave growing, being born, which means that we might not even see a negative wave. But it all depends if prices keep moving sideways on the 1 hour chart. But finishing the 4 hour chart, we still have positive pressure on the money. We just changed to today, actually, this 4 hour bar, which was born at 9 a.m. Brazil time, -3 UTC. It went down, but it could be like a moment. So we have to wait a little bit. And I'm just going to jump to the 1 hour chart so you guys can see that this is moving sideways, slightly up, but it is moving sideways. Okay, which makes things very hard for technical analysis because it starts shrinking all indicators. All right, and then suddenly, boom, it goes on one direction. As you guys can see, we are seeing the volume wave making lower, shorter, higher tops on the positive volume. Okay, and I'm just gonna open here. We can see that the first red significant bar is already growing fast. It already reached. We are um, we are 36 minutes to end this 1 hour bar, which means that it has almost a half life of existence, and it already reached the moving average for the negative volume. So it looks to me that if it keeps going like that, it is going down. Okay, but like I said, we can reach 69, 6800. We are still inside the bullish wedge, and we're good. Okay, so no problem. But check this out. We have a most um, easier view of the Bollinger Band, which is shrinking here the on the Heikiashi graph. We can see that it is shrinking, and we have the red line, as I said, going on in the direction of the blue line. If they get crossed by what I saw a few on a close past, we see that it is gonna break down. So this, let me see. Most likely, it might take an hour or two in order for us to figure out if that is really going to happen. And if it does, it means that prices are going to go down. I'm just going to show you guys one thing here. Check this out, just for you guys to understand my theory about the Bollinger Band. Here we go. Check this out. When we have the blue, when we had the red line under the blue line, and we had uh, the Bollinger Band getting straight, suddenly it crossed over with the price increasing, and then it boomed. The Bollinger Band opened again, but the prices went up because the red line, or the short-term trend line, crosses over the mid-term trend line, which is the blue line. Okay, so when we look here, it's the theory that I have that it works nice. I was asking myself, how could I figure out a way to know when the Bollinger is getting straight, which direction it is going to go? So this is the way I found it. It seems to work nice. And if we look the other indicators, we see that the money pressure is growing before it blows up. We see that the spread price also does the same thing. Okay, and this is our best guess for these guys here. All right, so we have to just keep our eyes on that right now. If we go on this direction, we could see that the spread price is fading negative. We can see that the money pressure is suggesting to start going negative. Okay, if that is totally true, and if we need all these guys in consideration, we might see prices going down. But again, it can go down to this limit here, and we're good. See, look how far, prices could go, and still be okay for the bullish wedge. So, as I stated in the Portuguese version of this analysis, we have to keep our eyes today on the 1 hour chart and then on its volume. Okay, let me see what else we have here. We have a few minutes. Looking at the weekly chart, we can see that nothing changed on the weekly chart. Okay, the only thing that I still take in consideration that I've been saying for the whole week: volume going down, price is going up. This is bothering me because we have everything positive, everything nice, everything wants to go even more positive on the weekly chart, but we don't have the volume supporting us, and it is going down. So, and if we check the volatility, it is going up, which means that we have to watch out. The week is getting even more volatility. Okay, to close this analysis, we have the monthly chart, which is a mix of signs. It was going down. Now it is thinking which direction I should go. And for now, it has no direction. I'm putting in the Bollinger Band, but it gives us a hard time. See how it looks like? Let me just hide the Bollinger Band. We still have some room here. So I'm just going to take out the Bollinger Band. It's not supporting us because it doesn't have enough history to give us a nice and clean Bollinger Band. That's why. But check it out. The volatility still keeps moving up this month. Okay, we are still in the middle of the month, and the volatility is going up. All right, so folks, be careful. Something is going to happen. Okay, that is for sure. Something is going to happen, and strong, because volume going down, volatility going up, and prices moving sideways. Suddenly somebody makes a $10 million purchase, a BTC purchase, and then it goes up. It's kind of a tough thing. And I would say that prices, let me go back to the daily chart. I would say that prices might go down a little bit just to make a correction for this huge jump that prices did yesterday. Okay, that's my opinion. So for now, people, I will tell you guys, keep your eyes tight on the 1 hour chart and on its volume. See that the previous 1 hour bar made a huge volume, and we're facing Bollinger Band getting getting tight. So we have a decision to be made in a few moments. Okay, let's keep our eyes on that. See if the buy and sell trend indicator will help us figure out which direction we have prices going when the Bollinger Band opens again. Okay, that's it, folks. Thank you very much. Give me a like down here. I would appreciate that. It motivates me, like I said. And that's it. Let's go for the trade. Now it's showtime. Take care.